Well, hello. This is Renee Michelle Floyd sharing with you what my routine was, my me time, starting last night. I shampooed and conditioned my hair, and then I slept with my super absorbent towel cap on my head all night. And now I am preparing to steam my hair the next day. But first, what I like to do is put a hand towel around my shoulders just to make sure that I'm safe from any hot water dripping down my neck or on my shoulders. And here I simply clip it together with a hair clip and put it real close up to my neck just to make sure that the water will not trickle down onto my neck. My hair was slightly damp, but before I steam, I like to spritz my hair with the peppermint hair oil. It is very tingly and stimulating. That is my favorite oil to add to my scalp before I actually sit under the steam. Of course, any of the oils will do, but this just happens to be my favorite. And after I spritz my hair real good and my edges with the peppermint tingling scalp, hair and scalp oil, I like to massage it really, really good with the palm of my hand. Never use the pads of your hand or scratching your scalp when you're massaging your scalp. Now I'm preparing to massage the back of my neck. This helps to stimulate the blood capillaries and massaging the back of my head as well with the palm of my hand. That helps to stimulate those blood capillaries. After I do that, then I pretty much smooth my hair down. I rub the remaining oil that's from my hands on the tips of my hair. And then I proceed to just gently smooth my hair down to pretty much finger comb it so that it will not be tangled. And as I prepare to re-moisturize my hair with my rose water moisturizing spray. This spray is awesome to re-moisturize your hair just in case it's a little dry. And so I make sure that I spray it really good, making sure that I get the ends to re-wet them. And this just helps to, re-spraying it just helps to re-moisturize it so that the water and the oil will penetrate deep into the hair follicles and the hair strands. And once I do that, I just pile all of my hair on top of my head, making sure all the hairs are in place. And then I will take the hairnet square and I will put that on top of my head and tie that together so that my hair can be secure once I start steaming. You simply tie it in a bow or use the clip that's included in your bundle set. But sometimes I just like to tie it in a bow, and then the remaining hanging part of the net, I just simply tuck that in, flip it back and tuck it in, twirling it to one side and tucking it in so that it will be secure. And once I have my hairnet on, I grab my rag. This is the rag that I'm going to use to pat my face dry once the steam start penetrating and rolling down my face. One of my favorite parts is that not only will my hair get steamed, but my face will be moisturized as well. And here I am turning the steamer on, and it takes about not even a good minute for the water to start boiling and steam start coming out of the machine. And here you want to make sure that the machine, the dome is down close to your head as much as possible. And you want the machine to be as close to you as possible in the back. So you just have to adjust it a little bit. And here I am filling and looking up at the top to see where the holes are. You have an adjustable um, area there in the top where you can adjust the steam coming out, whether it would be too hot or not. I like to read when I'm getting my hair steamed, and sometimes I'll even crochet while I'm sitting there. But most of the time, I like to just chill and relax and enjoy my me time. So I go the full 60 minutes. I love it. I go the full 60 minutes. So here I am. I'm finishing up with my steam, and I'm taking the hairnet off, and oh my God, you can just, I can still feel the warmth from the steam in my head, and it feels so good. Oh my God, this is my favorite part. And I just gently and lightly basically comb my hair out. You can see the color is popping, right? My natural hair color is a sandy brown color, sandy red. And right after I steam, I just love the natural color of my hair. And here I'm just smoothing my hair down and just gently combing it out with my fingers and enjoying the feeling of moisturized, hydrated, and soft Sisterlocks. And so now I'm getting ready to section my hair off so that I can install my Siku twist along with the cowrie shells on the end. So here I am just gently and carefully combing my hair out. Your hair is vulnerable when it's damp, right? So you want to be careful when you're combing your hair out. You want to be gentle with it and not yank it through. And so I'm just gently combing my hair out with my fingers and making sure that every strand is standing on its own. And as I prepare to get ready to do the Siku twist. Now I'm getting ready to section my hair out, section my hair out, right? And so here in the front, I mentioned this to one of my customers one time, is that when you're getting your hair retightened, if you're going through a little phase of hair loss or hair thinning, be very careful in making sure that your retightenings aren't too tight. I was doing that to my hair at one point, and it was starting to get a little thin at the top. And so I scaled back and stopped tightening it all the way down to the very scalp of my head. And my hair has grown back, it's getting full and thick again. And so I just wanted to point that out. I am sectioning my hair off and starting to twist it, but this particular twist is a little too big. And so I decided I wanted to do a little smaller sections of twist. I like either the small twist or the really, really big twist. And this time I wanted the small twist. So basically you're just taking two bunches of your hair and twisting it and then turning it. You're twisting and then turning it at the same time. And these are typically called Senegalese twists, right? So you want to twist it all the way down to the very tip of your hair, because you're going to thread your hair through the cowrie shell. And now the cowrie shells I got from Amazon. And I love the cowrie shell because it represents currency, right? It represents wealth. Back in the day, they used to use these and trade them as coins, as money. And here I am threading my hair through the cowrie shell, and you have to be careful so that you will not rip your hair. So be very gentle as you thread your hair through the cowrie shell so that you will not snag it. And as you work your hair through the cowrie shell, then you're going to flip the bottom of the hair that's threaded through. Going to flip it up and take a rubber band and um, rubber band it gently at down to the bottom of the shell so that it will not come off. And it's kind of tricky too because the hole is kind of small. And so you want to be careful, like I said, to not pull and jerk your hair so that you will not rip your hair off. And you see the rubber band here. I'm getting ready to just catch that end up, the flipped up end of my hair onto the shell. And then you have your first twist. I love it. Now, my daughter, Siku is the one that created this hairstyle, and I loved it. And so I said, listen, this is going to be my protective style. And so I twist my hair up like this every so often, and I go for about a whole week with my hair twisted just like this. I go out and about. It's like a vacation style, right? Except it's my own Sisterlocks. So again, just take a few bunches of your Sisterlocks and you turn it and twist it into itself. Turn it and twist it. Turn it and twist it. And you're going to go all the way to the very tip because you're going to thread that bunch of locks into your shell. Turning and twisting, turning and twisting. There you go. Now some of the locks will be a little uneven, so like I said, you want to thread the longest part through first and then try and catch up the remaining locks, and you're going to flip it up and then rubber band it down. Like I said, it's kind of tricky, so be very patient and gentle. At this point, also, you can probably have someone else do this part for you if it's a little too difficult. But I've just, pretty much mastered it. And by the way, my daughter, Siku herself, has a video on YouTube showing you exactly how to go through step by step. And so I will include that link in this email. So I finally got all of the shells onto those two twists, and now on the front, and I am good to go. I will be speeding up this video so that I won't take too much of your time, but I'm going to complete the process. And here it is. I am threading all of the twist with the cowrie shells. And there you have it. My completed the Siku look, my protective style that I will be wearing the full week. And when it dries up, when you take it loose, you have another style. It's like really wavy and curly at the ends, and I just love it. So ladies, I wanted to encourage you to do what you need to do to make this case study work for you. And here is the style that you can now rock.